All right, would you rather hit a game winner at home or on the road?
On the road.
Yeah, that could
silence the crowd. That's no question.
Which crowd in the NBA would you want to silence with that game winner on the road?
While it's still very early in the season, the top teams, Greg, have already started to distinguish themselves across the NBA.
Get it?
Substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Joe Ingles comes in for Chris Middleton. MP's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Hill in for Drew Holiday. The Rockets also changing it up. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Chris. Şengün comes in for Smith. And it's Jayshawn Tate in for David Nwaba. So on the floor for Houston. Alper and Şengün out there with Jayshawn Tate. Then there's Jalen Green. Then it's Willie Cauley-Stein. And it's Christopher in at the 2 spot. Bucks leading by 7. MP right side. No good that time. Great D that time from Green. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Serge Ibaka picks one up there. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
To me, their physicality has been the thing early on that stood out. They're not settling for one and done. They're following their shots and getting a lot of putbacks.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Lopez right side. Got a piece of it. Shot clock at 5. Here's MP. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
The Bucks have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. Free throw good, MP. And you look at MP, you have to think back to his very successful college career, Greg. Was an outright star at that level.
Yeah, stayed 3 years before making the jump to the NBA. You don't see that too often nowadays, but he won a college championship and had nothing left to prove.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Hill passes to MP. Inside, got a piece of it. Shots good by Ibaka. And the Bucks lead by 9.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Lobs it up for Ibaka. Here's Tate. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Here's MP trying to get open as Lopez. MP, no good. Rockets trail by 7. Here's the 3. The rebound by Ibaka. Green against MP. Ingles kicks to MP. And Hill has it in the corner. 4 on the shot clock. Back to MP. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. MP's got 5.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Christopher the pass to Şengün. And here is Green. MP outside. Tate against Ingles. And it's Green missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
MP outside. It's Ibaka. That time on the assist by MP. And now it's an 11-point Bucks lead. For Houston, they've gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Tate with the ball. To the wing on the left. Here's Christopher. And a miss there on the triple.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. Out to Ibaka. MP against Green. A nice shot by MP.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now that they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows that they're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
The Rockets making a switch here. Garuba's checked in. Rocket 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Officials all over that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. You got to play without foul.
Good on the second free throw. Here is Hill. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Drives to the hoop. Tries again. And there's the nice layup by Ingles. And the Bucks lead by 14.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
There's Green with the 3. They get it back. Paulie stop. Lopez with the block.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
That one goes. Count it. Green's got 9.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Hill kicks to MP. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Bucks have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
At the line for 2.
He misses the free throw. So for the Rockets, Martin's checked in for Cauley Stein, and David Nwaba is subbed in for Jalen Green. So he comes up empty, missing both. Rockets trail by 12. A shot by Tate with no one around. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Milwaukee's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game.
Rockets foul. Tayshaun Tate. First personal foul. Team is in
the Bucks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
For Milwaukee, number 13.
First one falls for. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Yeah, that's a big reason they're trailing. You can't allow a parade to the free throw line to expect to be on top in the game.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. Their lead at 15.
22. Let's give a big welcome to the floor.
And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here early.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense. in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
Giannis and Lopez hold down the post for him. Holiday out there with MP. And it's Allen in at the small forward position. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Giannis passes to MP. Bucks passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. Dishes it to Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Antetokounmpo's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Milwaukee. Rockets trail by 17.
You know, you can't say enough about how important Brook Lopez was to the Bucks' 2021 title run. He gave that team an element they needed to get over the top, particularly as a rim protector and a guy who could score when needed.
Martin with the bucket. And a look at the Mobile One drive. Driving right into your living room.
And while you can't get it all back in one possession, just stay after it, keep attacking, and see what happens.
Holiday finds MP. To the middle. It's stolen by Martin. And now running it up the court. Martin pushing it up. The pass to Garuba. Here's Nwaba. The three. They get it again. Here's Martin. Good D by Lopez.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. When Lopez Clark arrived in Milwaukee and... Green against MP. It's tipped. And here is Green. He's got 9. Christopher, no good.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
For the aggressive approach from Giannis, I like it. Not settling for the layup, instead punching it off. That's the way you do it.
Green against MP. Passes it to Tate. Now, here's Şengün. He's guarded closely. Another miss by Houston. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. We're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively. And they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Outside, Green. And again, unable to change momentum here. Milwaukee leading by 19 points. Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton, and he uses the glass on the layup. Middleton's got 8 points.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Back to Green. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Portis, and it's Joe Ingles in for Chris Middleton. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Marquise Chris, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Clark, with the dramatic rise in three-point shooting, do you think the league will ever experiment with a 4-point shot?
I don't think so, Kevin. That's a bit gimmicky for me, but I'm somewhat old school and traditional. I think you could maybe test it out somewhere, maybe in the All-Star game or the G League. The league hasn't been shy about trying new things and seeing what works and what doesn't.
Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Smith. Out left to the wing. Here's Christopher. Another miss by Houston.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Back to Giannis. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists tonight.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
Yeah, the offense was AWOL. It just wasn't there. No rhythm, no flow, just a tough day.
Pass to Christopher. Over MP. Christopher, no good.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Hey, when Giannis is lurking nearby, you got to be careful because his wingspan can erase a lot of shots.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Here's Christopher, covered by MP. Trying to get something going.
And really, they're going to have to figure out a different way to attack this defense. They're not getting many good looks at all. Their field goal percentage is scraping the bottom of the barrel. Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
Yeah, it wasn't his best performance at all from the strike. He's got to put it behind him, and I know he'd like to immediate.
Houston's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And now here's Chris, covered by Giannis. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
Just insane length and leaping ability. Ibaka can reject shots from anywhere on the floor.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, you know what? Feed the beast. You got to look for him every trip down because he's been out of his mind this quarter.
So it's the Rockets now. Green, the pass to Christopher. And some nice passing there by Houston. And it's off from three-point range.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And he recovers it, and the shot goes in.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Connaughton passes to MP. In the corner, Ibaka with it, and stolen by Cauley Stein.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Christopher. Off target with his 3.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside shooting.
Really good point. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
1:44 left in the first half of basketball. Outside, Green. Pass to Tate. Here's Christopher, covered by MP. 6 to shoot. There's Green with the 3. Houston now working with the new shot clock.
Not a single point in this quarter for him. Obviously, not what they need right now. He's got to score.
Ibaka outside. MP looking around. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
Decision-making about Antetokounmpo is really brilliant, in a word. He knows when to spot up, he knows when to roll to the bucket off screens, and he knows when to give it up.
Now, here's Green. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Memphis. Here's Christopher. That shot is off. Great D that time from Giannis.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
MP finds Giannis. Chris with the rebound.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution. He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Now the pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's MP. And he banks in the lane. MP's got 20 points.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
Green inside the three-point line. Misses the jumper.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling
33.
With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Substitution with a whole new lineup now. The Rockets also changing it up. Garuba's checked in, and Martin subbed in for Smith. Taking a look at the Rockets, David Nwaba out there with Green. Then there's Jayshawn Tate, and it's Garuba in at center. MP dishes to Ibaka. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 7th assist in the game. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Houston. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Here's Nwaba. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
A free throw off from Nwaba. For Milwaukee, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Here's MP. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Houston's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Green up on top. Lopez covering, and there it is for him. Green's got 11 points.
Exactly how you run the pick and roll. Green looking very comfortable and confident in these sets.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
And for Houston, they're shooting around 40% in the third. Maybe settling for some less than ideal looks out there. Here's Garuba. Knocks it loose. Milwaukee's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Here's MP. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jalen Green. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bucks.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards, and that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Willie Cauley-Stein comes in for Martin. And it's Josh Christopher in for Jalen Green. Passes to Christopher. Cauley-Stein kicks to Nwaba. 5 on the clock. Cauley-Stein trying to free himself up.
Number 13.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And he hit 72% of his foul shots a season ago, but I'm not sure he's real thrilled with those numbers.
And he makes the first. And he can't hit the second.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Pass to Tate. Out to the right wing. Here's Christopher. A three-pointer off the mark. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Unloads from 13. Allen's shot is off. Houston's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. It's stolen by Hill. Allen in the post. Cauley-Stein defending. Here's Nwaba. It's good. Nwaba's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's MP. Comes up empty down low.
Milwaukee foul. Number 13.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejection. Wow.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And just a shade over 70% from the line a season ago. That's an area I'm sure he wants to improve.
Now, here's MP. Nwaba defending. Shots good by Ibaka.
And the lean frame of Ibaka taking the punishment, but still converting the basket. Toughness.
And so it's Houston with it. Pass to Nwaba. Here's Christopher. He's guarded by Hill. And the foul called on MP.
Number 13.
That'll be foul number 5 on him. And due to the bonus, will be headed to the free throw line. He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
And from the line a season ago, 73%.
And so he makes both from the line. Milwaukee's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Ibaka, the pass to MP. Back to Ibaka. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Ibaka's got 6 in the quarter.
So agile. Ibaka able to quickly come up and set the screen, then quickly rolls into position for the score.
59 seconds left in the third quarter. The Rockets shooting just 31% in the game. There's the pass to Tate. Here's Nwaba. The Rockets with another miss. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. MP kicks to Ibaka. Bucks passing it around. Pass to Hill. Back to Allen. MP outside. Just 4 to shoot. Ibaka outside. Shoots. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Hill dishes to MP. And the basket is good. MP's got 28.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
Here's Christopher. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Bucks ahead, running away with it. And will return shortly. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his prime.
He's checked in for George Hill. And the Rockets making a change here.
And, you know, the league this year opting not to schedule any games on Election Day, continuing to encourage people to vote. I love this. So, folks, on Tuesday, November 8th, make sure to get to the polls or send in your ballot. You've got to make your voice heard and use the power of your vote.
So, with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. MP is out there with Matthews. And it's Ibaka. And it's Joe Ingles. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the power forward. To the inside. The kick out to Matthews.
2 minutes.
Ingles, the bounce pass. Here's MP. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact. And he'll go to the line for 2.
Personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for Milwaukee, number 13. At the line for 2.
Free throw good, MP. Milwaukee making a switch here. Hill's checked in. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Houston. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Waba passes to Martin. Over MP. And no good. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Down low. It's intercepted.
Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W for the Bucks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim.
He's covered by Matthews. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Mwaba missing. Now Hill. Ibaka outside. MP outside. To the paint. Block at 4. The 3 from Hill. Traps in the tray.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark.
What up, Ash? Press?
No. I gotta show you something. Just watch this.
Hey, what's MP stand for anyway? Sounds like a phone to me. Y'all got that MP29? That Nokia joint?
No. I think it stands for mostly pathetic.
No.
major poser. Missed the point.
Musty pillow.
Yo, why is that so funny, though?
I think it's because she's an agent. Usually they're not funny. They're just suits. But this agent, she's very funny.
Oh, yeah.
They're supposed to be friends with everybody. You know what I mean? That's kind of their deal.
That is my deal. I'm either your friend or your worst enemy, and nothing in between.
You still salty Ricky Bennett didn't join your agency, Barbara?
Oh, come on now. I was just trying to help a brother out. It's not my fault that he doesn't understand the rules of the game.
Oh, Shep, you know, I got a serious question for you.
What?
Why can't you be more of a leader like MP?
Come
Why are
on
you gonna
now.
be so gosh darn selfish all the time?
Man, anyone looking up to that bum now? Good luck leading the team when you buried on the bench.
But you know who I really feel sorry for? Like, honestly? His girl. All these NBA players. She stuck with that clown? I mean, realistically, man, he probably got a whole closet full of cardigans and pleated khakis, right?
She'll figure it out. Speaking of, yo, Mila, your boy's single. Hit me up if you ever want to see what it's like to be with a real man.
Oh, wow. I am not touching that one.
Yo, this episode is gonna do numbers, bro.
Was there ever any doubt?
Hey, Shep, any final words you want to say to MP? You know, before the camera dies, because we're making this fire content right now.
Yeah, for sure. I just want to say, your game's trash. Your agent's trash. Your girl's trash. And you're trash. Did I forget anything?
Girl, agent. I think you got that covered, buddy.
And the next time I see you, I'm going to tell you that to your face. Other than that, you know, just wishing you many blessings, brother.
You know what? That's real classy. Why would he even mention me?
Because he's Shep? Does he need a reason?
Yeah, no, he does not. Clown.
Look, this means nothing. It's just some loudmouth being a loudmouth. But you do have that Top Takes Daily interview tomorrow, and they're absolutely going to want to ask about this, given how
I can see that.
inflammatory it was. Like I said, it's no big deal. It is no big deal, but we are going to obviously need to strategize your response, okay? So meet me at the business hub after you finished up here, and we'll go over whatever it is we need to go over. Yeah?
Okay, yeah. I appreciate you, Ash. Always keep me in the loop, no matter how painful it is. Thank you.
It's literally what you pay me to do. But yeah. See you in a bit.
Like, make it sound fire. Don't even think that you do